Well, I shared more truth today with people who don't want to hear the truth. Um, it's really frustrating. Wade, my next door neighbor, asked me to keep it down, and I told him no because my rights and my freedom are affected by my neighborhood. And Patty Ryan is responsible because she doesn't tell the full truth. Telling half the truth is a lie. She has lied to the police and not been honest. And it has greatly influenced my life for the negative. So she says she's trying to help. That's a lie, too. She does not want me to live here anymore. That is the truth. And because of that, she has found every little way to try and get it. And because there is an attraction to this technology with greedy minds, thinking that it is the solution to a lot of things, it is not. Something that is trying to hide does not have good intent. God would never, ever present himself by hiding. People need to understand this. And the group following me needs to stop stalking because that's illegal too. We should all be on the same page with this. Government is choosing a narrative to tell people. That narrative is false because nobody knows who the devil is. And if you found out who the devil is, you would never be able to tell a human being about it. So the claim that I'm the devil is just simply not true. Based on facts, which is the only thing I use to explain all of the strange things that I have reported in pictures. A fraternity brother calls it math. It is not. They're actual projections. And it is so advanced that it can produce three-dimensional images on 2D surfaces for an individual to see. And I'm not the only one. Many targeted individuals have this sick, gross effect in their lives. My government is very sick. And they need taught a lesson. It is not okay to do this. I won't accept it in my life. And by God, my neighbors will come forward with the truth, or they'll go to jail. I am not fucking around. And the police better get busy helping me because I'm a resident too. How dare they ignore me? I've tried over 500 times to get help. They've fallen into the trap of being sued for negligence, all by themselves, by their inaction. And the FBI too, because I filed 90 reports. So as soon as I get a little money together from the city of Columbus, which might involve a tax increase for all the residents, I will then move on to the federal government. The rumors floating around central Ohio, and apparently the rest of the country too, because I've seen out-of-town vehicles that have stalked me as well. There's a lot of hate in the world. And I've never, ever had a problem or any of it directed at me until Bill started up his antics. Bill in 437 Como, where Etta lives. I'm trying to save the most amount of people, but nobody's cooperating. That's a bad move. It's very bad. Because some very serious crimes have occurred. Namely, torture. Physical and psychological. Psychological with V2K. And a tingling to my jaws that I could feel. And it was bone disappearing into nothing. And I believe that it was the projection technology that was doing it. And if that's the case, do you know what that means? It can do it to anything in the environment, too. This technology has been raised on hate by Bill and distributed all around Ohio. He's a drug runner, basically. I'm surrounded by criminals that the police protect. It's infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. Netcare better not show up at my front door. I'm likely to spit in their face. Because they believe Patty Ryan with her lies. $2 million in healthcare fraud, Medicaid fraud. That's what Patty Ryan's caused. Trying to get her selfish goal. Because she doesn't want to live across the street from a faggot. That's the truth. Kind of sad. Because she's got a whole neighborhood on her agenda. When they realize what they're really targeting, they're going to get sick to their stomachs for how they've treated a neighbor. Patty's a dumb girl. Protected by the police. Probably because she hooked up the police with this illegal technology that they'll use for surveillance and for scaring people. Because it can be very scary. I'm not fearful anymore. Through desensitization from being exposed to it so much, I no longer fear. I've got some sickos in the neighborhood who are targeting me. They better help out. Because this is about to blow up. Media, where are you? Why don't you show up? 434 Midgard Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43202. Please hurry. I hope you have a good evening. And don't leave any rude, disrespectful comments to my pleading for help getting my rights back. What is your problem? Why don't you think I deserve my rights? Get your head screwed on the right way. Good night.